Hey guys, welcome to another episode of El Jefe's Chop Shop. This week I've been stuck at work, so there's not a whole lot to talk about, but I did buy another car. So someone spotted this in the last episode and left a comment. This is a 2012 diesel i30. So I bought this from my mum. So she was buying a new car, went to trade this in. They offered her $4,000, which is crazy. So I said I'd give her $4,000, and now I have an i30. So it's 6-speed manual, it's turbo diesel, and it's got about 150,000 Ks on it. And yes, they are R32 GTST Skyline wheels. So we did that about 2 years ago because she wanted some new wheels. Alright, so it's a 4-door hatchback. It is 6-speed manual, like I said, turbo diesel. It's got 150,000 Ks on it, and my mum's owned it since brand new. So these seat covers are the second or third set. There's always had seat covers on it. I don't even know what the real seats look like. So it's always had a dash mat on it. Super tidy. Just seems crazy for her to have traded it in, so I just bought it instead. So worst case is I end up with it and I use it as a daily, and best case is I sell it for what they're actually worth. So the cheapest one on car sales, which is a 6-speed turbo diesel, is 7,500, and it's in red and it looks horrible, and it's got 220,000 Ks. So all the other ones that have this kind of mileage, they're all about the 10 grand mark, 10 to 12. So I've put this up for 10 grand, expecting to take a bit less than that. But as you can see, it's really tidy. There's no marks or anything on it. It is a very nice car. So hopefully sell this soon, and then I should be a long way on my way with the 30k challenge. So if you want an i30, hit me up. And I still have the Swift. So this is $3,000, still have that. I have the Blue Seal, which I've done nothing with. I sold some aircon stuff to a guy a couple of weeks ago, and that's it. Got the K55, which I haven't done anything with for a while. And then we got the Lexus, which I'm still trying to sell. So I had someone interested, and then he just ghosted and disappeared, which seems pretty common these days. And then I also have the White Seal, which you can't really see, and the K20. And then we got the Crown and Emily's Seal in the shed. And then we got Emily's Lexus out the front and the VN wagon. So still got a million cars everywhere. But with all this lockdown stuff, maybe I'll get some progress done. So last week I showed you the backyard getting all leveled out. So I've just quickly laid out some tape to show what I want to build. So this is actually smaller than the shed that I want to build, which is a bit ridiculous, but the council's already arguing with me. So this is 16 metres this way and 9 metres that way, because it'll be a metre off of that fence and a metre off of that fence, giving me a 15 by 8 metre shed. So originally I put in for an 18 by 8 metre shed, which brings it from here out to the join just above the Lexus there. So another bay. So the plan would be to have that, that'd be awesome. And then have a window here so I can look into the backyard. And then this pink line here will be a fence. And this pole to the shed will be a gate. So that'll be a sliding gate. So I can drive through the backyard, drive in through that gate and into the shed. And then that garden shed will be moved. And then all of that will be a nice like gravel or rubble or bitumen or concrete or whatever. And then I can have all the garbage here and have all the good stuff in the shed. And then the workshop will be on this end. So fingers crossed that all goes through, but it's not looking super promising at the moment. But keep my chin up and keep fighting and hopefully get something reasonably close to what I want. So the next bit of footage you're going to see is me making some pantry doors for this section here. So we've obviously been doing renos on the house, and this is one of the things that I haven't done yet. So just make 2 sliding doors, one in front of the other, that go here, and floor to almost the ceiling. So that's what you'll be seeing next. So So last night I went through and marked out the centre-ish of all of these boards and put a whole bunch of nails in them. So you can't really see the heads. Well, you can kind of see the heads of the nails. But they're only about 12mm long and they're absolutely tiny. So I went through and did that on all of these boards yesterday. So I have a feeling this is going to be reasonably strong now. I still need to cut it to size obviously, but I'm going to glue the other one together while I wait. So glue the other one together, let that dry, flip it over, do all the nails again, and then mark out and cut these both to size. So stuck at home today, decided to finally get around to doing these pantry doors. So I've just been routing the edges nice and smooth. So this one's done, that one's done, and that one's done. So this board's on a bit of a curve, but that'll be alright, we'll sort that out later. So I've just got this side to go. You can see I've marked it out, so there's only a couple mil here, but as you follow it along, that original cut was pretty bad. So cut that to size. Once this one's done, I'll lay the other one on top and then clamp them together. So use this one as a template and run the flush cut router bit along here. So I've got a router bit with a bearing on it. This one here. So all that does is just follows the edge. So I've just been following this bit of timber here, the darker stuff, cutting this to size. So when I get the other door, put it on top, trace the bottom one, and they'll both be exactly the same size and I can finally hang them up. So I just thought I'd give a quick little update before I go to work. So I've got the second door routed to the correct size. This piece was missing the whole time, it fell off. And then this part, the router got caught and took a huge chunk out of it. But that's alright, because what I'm going to do is run a 30mm border of steel the whole way around it, which is why the curve doesn't matter. That'll straighten that out. And then hopefully cover that up. So I'll deal with that in a minute, or this afternoon, or tomorrow, or whenever. And then the rest of it is all pretty good. So just going to have a 30mm border around it. I'll paint it black, and then we'll hang it with some 50mm by 3mm pieces of flat steel, and then goes to the rollers, and I'll show you all that in the next video. But that's it for this week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.